Okay, I thought I'd do a video. I'm surprised actually how many people I talk to all seem to think that Linux is too difficult. Well, it used to be, it used to be very difficult because it used to be command line, but it still is command line. You can bring up a terminal by pressing Control, Alt, and T, right? When you bring up a terminal, it allows you to customize certain things in the system that you would simply do if you were on a Windows system using the command prompt, which is a similar thing, right? But for most things, I don't need the terminal. There's just one or two little niggly things that you might think, oh, I need to do this. For example, I'll give you an example. I wanted to shut down this computer when it's idle for 4 hours or 3 hours. When I'm encoding videos, I let it go to bed and let it encode the videos when I've got to bed. And if I see how long it takes for to encode, if it gives me an estimation. If it says, oh, it's going to take 3 hours to encode or 2 hours to encode, I can set up a customization so that my computers will shut down after about 5 hours, right? There's little things like that. Most people don't even bother with stuff like that. But there's a software center. Everything that you need is in there. It's just that you have to know what the name is, and the way to find that out, right? Let's say you want to use something like Audacity, right? Or something. Let's bring up my browser. Let's say you want to use a program that you're used to using in Windows, but you don't know what it's called in Linux, right? So let's say, right, audio, right, you search for audio editor for Linux, right? My keyboard's sticking a bit. Right, you search for something like that. The top 5 best audio editors for Linux, right? You search for that. And you get a bunch of the titles, right? Names, Audacity, look, right? There's Audacity. There's LMMS. There's Ardour. There's a few foreign software programs. There's a lot. There's Cecilia. Now, I could go on and on, right? But I'm not going to make this video too long. So, right, Audacity, right? Let's say you want to use Audacity. Copy that. Just copy the name because I'm too lazy to type right now. You go to the software center. You click on the search button. You put in Audacity. There it is. It's in the software center. Now, I haven't actually installed Audacity on my Linux. I'm on Zorin OS, right? This is Linux. It's just got a menu just like Windows, for running stuff. Click on programs and there's internet. Everything to do with internet is there. Go back. Everything to do with graphics that I've installed is there. Games. There's Firestone Viewer for second line. Accessories. Yeah, right? So, okay, right. So we've got Audacity here. All you do is, I'm in the software center, you just click on it. There it is. You got two options, FlatHub or the Zorin package. I'm going to go with the Zorin package. I found Zorin packages are more reliable. You don't have to do that. There's multiple sources. Look, you can install it from FlatHub, Snapstore beta, I think it is. That's beta version. But I'm going to stick with Zorin because it's built for the system. Right, click install, I've got to put my password in, which is fine. I wanted to install that anyway, right? Okay, it's installing low. Yeah, so why is it too difficult? It's not. It's really quite straightforward. And Linux, the days of everything being done on command prompt is gone. You can look, it's done, it's installed. That's how easy it is. Open. Right, open it. Let's have a look at it. There it is. The latest version, Audacity 2.4.2, I think. At least as far as I'm aware. Click OK. There it is. I've got it. Right. Full screen. So now I can edit my audio files in Linux. Have I got an audio file I can open in this? Let me see. Go to my files menu. Let's look at my documents. I think I've got some audio samples somewhere in here. There might be some audio somewhere kicking about. I've got sounds. Right, all right, we've got some sound effects here. Let's drag those in and see what happens. There it is. Well, I've dragged that in. These are sound effects I created for my Adventures of Oleg movies. Look at that. There it is. Let's play it. Stop. Now, you saw me install it, and I'm running it straight away, no problem. So why is Linux so hard? It's not. If you want a program in Linux, you go in the software center, and the software center's got everything in there, everything you could need. Right? Look at. Let's just look at Explore. Right, you've got develop, learn, socialize. Right, click on socialize because lots of people are social on social media, social networks. So let's look in the socialize menu and see what comes up. Obviously, it's going to cache, it's going to load everything in. Right, so obviously Firestorm. Right, there's a whole bunch of programs. Now, remember, some of the names might not be familiar, but that's because some of it's translated or it's different language. But all you do is you click on something, and it tells you what it is. Right, NeoChat. It's the KDE community. KDE is really good, actually. I've got a lot of KDE stuff on this machine. Really good. I'll show you something else in a minute. Look at this. Look, it tells you everything you want to know. I mean, about the program. And you've got a menu to go to the next one. You can scroll through it, and you can decide if you want to use it. Right? So why is that so difficult? Work. Look at work. Let's look at work, see what's in there. There's tons and tons of programs, absolutely loads. It's about everything you could think you could need is in there. Now I'll show you something else in a minute. Well, after this is refreshed. Shouldn't take too long. It's the middle of the day, so the internet's probably not that fast. But anyway, going back to Audacity, it's working straight away out the box, as they say. You can edit your sound files, you can add extra tracks. I think you go up to the top and you can go to add new stereo track. There we go, I've got a stereo track down here, look. And you just drag your waveforms in there. So if I go back to my documents, drag that into that track. Let's see, oh, it's a different format. Oh, right. So some formats might not work if you haven't got the codecs. You can install the codecs. Oh, that's no wonder that's a packet file. You can't drag that in. Right. Right, there we go. We've got a stereo file there, look. So you can mix, yeah, you can move stuff. Let's see. Um, you can highlight. You can do everything you do with all that. It's there anyway, Audacity. I'm not going to save it. I'm just going to get out of this because I want to show you something else. Well, so I'm not going to save, no. I'm just demonstrating it. But it's there. I've got it. So if I need to use it, it's there. Now, let's look at something else. So, oh, here's the work menu, right? These are all the programs you can use for work. Now, me and my friend, we spent ages trying to figure out how to do a certain thing in Linux, in Zorin. We went to a lot of trouble and that to connect our phone to the computer because we wanted to send pictures and files from our phone. And guess what? It's already in here. It's called Zorin Connect. There it is. Zorin Connect. You just run it. It's actually running now. If I click on it, comes up. All you have to do is pair it with your phone. There it is. That's my phone. And obviously you need to set the firewall. But that's dead easy. Do you want to see how you set the firewall? It's a piece of cake. So anyway, I set this up the other day. All I did was search for my phone, and my phone came up. I installed the KDE app on my phone to connect to Zorin Connect. So the way you do that is you go down, you type in the search box firewall, you press enter. Oh, hang on a minute. I didn't type it right, did I? Right, there it is at the top. You click on firewall, you put your your password in. Um, right, it comes up, and to get it set up, all you do is go to your rules tab. Not all them rules in there. All I had to do was put a name in. Custom rules. All you do is click the plus sign like this. Right, and you get these application folders. So if you want to put rules in for a specific program, well, let me think. What out of the box? What could I possibly think of out of the box? Something that let's see. Well, let's just try torrent. Oh, uTorrent. Try uTorrent. Oh, it's there. BitTorrent. Look, BitTorrent. Click on BitTorrent, right? And you click next. No, you click on add down here, and it adds all the rules for you, BitTorrent rules. So if I click add, right, close it. Guess what? We've got BitTorrent set up already in the firewall. If we want to use it, there's our ports at the bottom. So that's how easy it is. If you want to remove a rule, right, you go back to where is it? Want to remove a rule? You click on remove selected rules. All right. So if you want to remove BitTorrent, you select the rules that came in with BitTorrent. It's that one, because these are the BitTorrent rules, right? You click minus. they should be gone. That's it, right? So all I used to do in my Zorin Connect from my phone, these rules, because I know the numbers. So that's how easy it is to set up. It's not difficult. And what else is there? Oh yeah, you can burn CDs and images with software. So let's say you want to burn, let's go back to the search box, USB, search for USB. For burning USB disks, you can flash multiple USBs. A tool to create a live USB drive with an addition of Fedora. There's all these tools you can install. Write an ISO file to multiple USB devices at once. Examine. These are all installations, by the way. You just click on them and install them. Create bootable drive. Right, all this stuff in there to do with it. You can choose what you want. It's all in there. So I just type USB. So you can create your bootable USB sticks. And I've already got a program installed because I don't use USBs myself. I've got a program, it's called K3B. K3B is like Nero. Nero, you know what Nero is. It's for making multimedia DVDs, CDs, and Blu-rays. You can burn discs with this, right? This is K3B. You can just burn your disc. I've already used it. I might actually have one in my history. Open recent. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I've deleted the file. Oh no, it's because the files are missing. That's all. I deleted the files that I had burnt to disk. That's all. I'll just use. I've loaded them anyway, even though they don't exist anymore because I burnt to disk. So look, these are all the files I burnt onto disk previously. And let's look at another one. My first K3 data project. This is my very first one. There we go. So this is all Second Life stuff. Obviously the files don't exist anymore. And these are all things I've burnt to Blu-ray. And that works great. So yeah, why is it so hard? And I've got Thunderbird for my email. I better not open it right now. There might be private emails from my accounts and from PayPal and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I've got Thunderbird for my email. I've got my system monitor center, which I did have to install manually. I had to use command line to install this menu, but there is another program in there that you can use if you don't want to mess with that, because this is just more advanced really. Just tells me on the temperatures and everything. But so I mean, yeah, there's other tools in here. So if I go to utilities, the stuff that comes built in with Zorin, like disk usage, and I'll show you this other thing. Oh, minimize that. So this comes built in, right? Open disks. With disks, you can put your computer, some of your hard drives to sleep that you don't use anymore. The ones that to do with Windows, you can right click on them, and like that one. If I go to this cog down here, I can format, edit, mount options, create. I can you can fix file systems, check file systems, format. You don't need to be formatting your hard drive, obviously, if you've got stuff on it. You can also edit mount options, a lot of advanced stuff with that, obviously. But, if you click on a partition, you can just click on there and you can mount it if you want. Do loads of stuff with that, but that's pretty advanced, so I don't want to go there right now, because if you don't want to, yeah, you might break something, so best not to mess with that. But let's see, what else have we got? All them tools I was on about. Yeah, you can program stuff. You've got programming, hardware probe, Libra, PCB. I haven't used that yet. So this is designing circuit boards. So you can design circuit boards with lever PCB. I've not actually used it yet. I installed it and I haven't got around to using it yet. But yeah, I haven't got anything in there because I haven't used it yet. Right, what else? The tools. What is it? System tools. So we've got GPIDE for partitioning hard drives and stuff. Power statistics. So this is power statistics. It tells you what your battery life is. It even tells you what your mouse is, and how much battery is left in your mouse battery. According to this, my mouse has got 55% power left in it. Keyboard. My keyboard is about 50% as well. So my ups is also mentioned in there. It says 100% fully charged. You get a lot more information than you might realize. What else have we got? Oh yeah, when you update it, you've got two updaters. You've got a software updater, checking for updates, and you've also got software down here, and you get updates there. So there's two parts of that. One's up to date, right? This one, the main software update. Oh, it's loaded up. Look, it's up to date. That one is. So I'll close that one out, and this one's up to date as well. Look. So there's two update things for your system. Windows doesn't do that. You don't get the choice. Windows just nags you, so Windows are updating, blah blah blah. But on this, you can choose when to run the updater. You know, quite easy, straightforward. So why is it so freaking hard? And I've got Discord. Oh, that's already running actually. It's already running. Bunch of friends on there. I've got Discord for chat. I've got FileZilla. Timeshape for doing backups of your entire system. And RustDesk for remote desktop, which is really cool. So your RustDesk running Windows and on Linux. And RustDesk is best for people. Oh, it's going to lag me out for a minute. I just realised it's probably going to lag me out a minute. Yeah, I'd stop talking there for a minute because RustDesk is a remote desktop. It's very secure. You can connect to people, friends who need support. You know, if your family and the dad has to connect to his daughter's computer to help fix problems, you can use RustDesk. It's just like TeamViewer, you know, TeamViewer. I'm not on about TeamSpeak. That's a different animal. TeamViewer is, you know, remote desktop. Well, RustDesk is basically multi-platform. You can use it on Linux and other operating systems and Windows. So yeah, that's what I'm using, and I've not actually used it yet, but I've seen YouTube videos. You can go and look at YouTube videos. It's really good. So very similar to TeamViewer. Right, close that out. So what is it that's hard about Linux? I think the only thing that's hard about Linux is if you go and break it. You know, if you got to start hacking into it, start messing with stuff with a terminal and you don't know what you're doing, you could easily break it. So if you've got terminal and you change some of the system settings and you don't know what you're doing, you can break it easily. So you got to be careful you don't, because you have to, basically a lot of stuff you're doing there, you have to do it as super admin or super user, they call it. So when you're a super user, that's like being top admin, basically. So yeah, you just gotta watch you don't do anything in there that you don't know, understand. Just if you want to keep it simple, don't mess with the terminal unless somebody gives you the command line to put in there that knows what they're doing, you know? Anyway, I hope that helps you understand a little bit about it. I mean, obviously Firefox comes part of it, and I've been looking at my weather forecast for flying my drone. So yeah, I was checking out some of my older videos on that as well. I was watching Let's Dig 18. So I mean, if you just want to use it as a browser, you don't have to worry at all. It's dead easy. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll have to stop the video now. Right. See you later. Bye for now.